let's just jump right in. I think the character I'd like to see the most is probably New Baby. It's. Are y'all seeing this? It's real. It's so real, chat. I figured this one was coming. I needed it. Let's go look at him. So, Baby leads Corroded Body and Mind, Battle of Fate. Just two categories, and I figured he would run Battle of Fate. And then his 50% are Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump card, and GT bosses. W. That's a good leader skill. I should have had this pulled up, but can we build this leader skill? Tools. Yeah. Okay. So main categories: Corroded Body and Mind. Right. Shit. Yeah. Corroded Body and Mind. Battle of Fate. Extras. Terrifying Conqueror's Final Trump card. Terrifying Conquerors. Final Trump card. GT bosses. Let's just look at this really quick. Yeah. All right. So these, I mean, you're getting all four of these guys on there. You know, um, these two, this guy. You have a good category here. I think, I mean, if you're gonna run this character, it's probably obviously just gonna be on his team. I think, because I mean that just makes the most sense. But all right. So in his base, he's got 2 key attack and defense plus 250%, 70% chance to dodge. That's pretty good. He just guards. And then he's a 50% attack support for Corroded Body and Mind. Okay. Starting from the 5th turn from character's entry turn, or when there's another 3 or more Corroded Body and Mind or GT bosses category, are on the team starting from the 3rd turn. From character's entry turn. So if you have this 3rd turn, 3 or more of either one of these, it has to be one or the other. It can't be like a combined. So you have to have either 3 GT bosses or 3 Corroded Body and Mind. He'll transform. It looks like he's just raising attack and defense by 30%. Not bad. He's got big guy bosses. It's really good. He's on some pretty good categories that need some help. You know, transformation boost, as soon as it gets a good leader, is a top tier, top tier category. Because, I mean, if you really look at, transformation boost, like, every good character's on here. I don't know why... Oh, wow, wait. Really? Well, not every good character's on here. It's still gonna be elite, because, you got, this Frieza, yeah, these guys. I think that there's still a lot of these characters, are gonna be approaching on their easy A's. This category could become really good really quick. You might easy A very soon. We'll be seeing all this pretty soon, I think. But moving on. Yep, this is the transformation. Then it looks like he has a active skill, Giant Ape, which is pretty cool. But you'll see this baby, which seems to be somewhat of a... No. I know what this is. This is just this guy. This is basically just his base. He has a higher stats. He doesn't have this. Doesn't have the key support. But he has the offensive support as compared to his defensive support. And then he's guarding and has that same chance to dodge. So it looks like he's just a worse version of this base Goku for right now. But he still has that 70% chance to dodge. So he's going to be fulfilling a very similar role to this guy. Okay. Now we can move up to... Oh yeah, I should also mention that he's just Super Baby 1. So he can also, if they were to EZA like more baby characters, if like at any of their, if there are any at all, they could probably EZA with him with this one, and it will actually work out pretty well, I think. But let's get into his transformation. Is that stacking? Is he stacking? Okay, wait. We can get into this in a minute. Attacking defense plus 250%, same thing. Same. Oh, the first 3 lines are the same? Okay, he gets more support, 10% more support for attack plus 60%. He's key changing to STR. It's pretty good. One attack means 12 or more key, attacking defense plus 250%. And then a 20% chance of dodging. Looks like that's once only. Like in a turn, I'm guessing. So you can get 90% chance to dodge the first attack. Okay. When all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class characters... Oh. You just get to foresee super attacks? Huh. And then he just launches an additional 100% chance to super. Interesting. When all allies attacking the same class are corroded body mind characters, chance of performing critical hit and damage reduction plus 30%. That's the only damage reduction that he's getting. 3 or more key spheres obtained, or if there's a superclass enemy when the character obtains a key sphere, he gets another 30% chance to crit and attack plus 120%. 5 or more key spheres obtained, or if there's an Earthbred Fighters category enemy when the character obtains a key sphere, he gets another 30%. He gets just the same thing. So, what I'm kind of thinking here is, yes, he is guarding. Yes, he does have the 70% chance and even the 90% chance to dodge. Like this, this. He has this. It's kind of crazy, right? But when you're really thinking about it, if this boy like gets caught with dodge canceling, if he gets caught with dodge canceling, he's just cooked. You know, guard plus 30% damage reduction post super, where he's just getting 30% attack and defense. Big bosses are gonna cook him. But I guess that is a lot of characters, I think. But if this guy can dodge, he's gonna run the game, I think. And he stacks attack and defense. And then he has this, which we're about to look at. Yeah, he's just stacking attack and defense, so he's good for festival too. Yeah, this baby's good. This baby is good. So I jumped right into this. We're going to look at the banner unit too, but I just want to focus on baby. And I'm going to look at their animations in just a second here. But this is the Great Ape version of the character. What's the requirement to get here? Is this just something that he has access to? Can be activated starting from next attacking turn. So does he come in and have access to it, or can this just be like the turn after he transforms? I know, I'll have to see that in game. Does he have... He doesn't have... He only has one built-in additional, right? Additional... Yeah, he only has one built-in additional, so the most he can do is 3 supers per turn with a hidden potential system. Might be kind of rough for festival. Unless, I mean, you're getting these Earthbred Fighters category enemies a lot, so... The attack, he should be fine. Yeah, I mean, we should be good there. I think he'll do well in Festival, but let's talk about this. 300% attack, additional key. So it's just basic thing, and then oh, he has an active in his thing here. Revenge Death Ball final can be activated upon entering attacking turn. Once only. Raise attack by 1700% temporarily, and causes ultimate to enemy. Who was the last giant character? Who was this? Who was it? Yeah, it was you. So, does your grade ape doesn't have that because you have the revive into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and before that, it was you. Does this character have an active skill? No, this is their. I meant to click on to their giant form. No, they don't. So this is the first. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but this is the first giant character with an active skill. Unless I'm silly. Yeah, that's all that. That's funny. Um, I've been an advocate for the new baby cards. Let's look at this really quick.
Baby, this is the Blood's Wave Amplifier. Right now!
Boots everything! I'll vaporize you to nothingness! Revenge Deathball!
Dude, us 10 baby fans are eating pretty good. Let's go look at the this new guy. I did get a sneak peek at him. I don't know everything he does because it's the first one that came up, so I saw this. But I saw it in like Japanese. So, leader skill doesn't really matter. He's a banner unit. But it is Corroded Body Mind and Terrifying Conquerors category, which is pretty cool. His only basic effect. His only basic effect is support for Corroded Body and Mind. Okay. Well, at least he is supporting. That's good. Per Corroded Body and Mind or per category ally. He's getting attack and defense plus 50% and then damage reduction. 5% damage reduction. Attack and defense plus 50%. When there is an ally whose name includes baby attacking in the same turn, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are corroded body and mind category characters, attack plus 100% when attacking, and then guards all attacks. As the first attacker in a turn, when he's first in the rotation, he's getting 1 key, attack defense plus 150%, damage reduction plus 15%, and he lowers attack and defense, which this one is like useful in very rare situations. And then when he receives an attack, he'll launch an additional super and attack and defense plus 250%. You know, this reminds me of seems like we're doing kind of this now. He kind of reminds me of General Blue. This is the banner unit for Tau, of course. But he needs to be slot 2 or 3. I think that's kind of where we're looking better with this character. Because I would rather put him, like, if this was his slot 1 effect, the dodge, the additional super, and these stats in slot 1, I think I'd be more inclined to run him as a slot 1 than this guy. Like, I don't think he's going to be tanking well enough. 500% base defense. What? I mean, yeah, I guess. And after receiving attack. Like, he's gonna be alright, but like... Yeah, like this. I mean, if he gets this off first, he'll be alright, but I don't know. This banner unit doesn't look like crazy to me. He seals super attack, which is kind of nice, I guess. If you can do that, he'll be pretty decent. Like, yeah, lazy art. This dude sucks. I'm crying, bro. They want this banner unit to be slot 1. That's what I'm saying. Can y'all stop with Banner Trunks? Every GT banner unit, there's Goten or Oob. Yeah. Not bad, but doesn't replace anyone on Omega's current team, IMO. Are we... well, yeah, okay, so the banner unit, for sure. Are people saying that about, like, Baby? When I saw this, I was like, that's Metal Cooler. But then people are like, it's Baby, and I was like, please, please, I'm begging. What are people saying about Baby in his base? Where's a novel? Yeah, I mean, okay. Yep. Wait, he is not forbidden in 90% of the game content, like the int. Yeah. The int one being, of course, the int baby that is a nuke leader, so he can't be used in all the hard content. Thought it was an LR, not gonna lie. But let's be happy we got something. Horrible. Alright. Alright, man. Baby team. Yeah, we just looked at this a second ago, but, you know, having all 4 of these on a baby team, there's something to enjoy about that. Like, obviously, you can run these 2 together, and he'll be fine on, like, any setup. Same thing for Omega. Gogeta wants GT hero allies, so Gogeta's gonna be without his active, or I'm sorry, his intro, which is, you kind of want that, but you know, this team is pretty decent. If you can, I mean, you can run like this guy. If you're running these 4, you don't really have 2 extra slots, right? But I mean, running these guys with him, I mean, that's just a given. And then is Super Saiyan 4 int Gogeta on here? Yep, he is. So, like, let's say, I love Rose, but let's say we take Rose out. Huh. I don't know. I would have to toy around with this team, because I'm not going to take off Rose and use him. Because if Rose is on here, I want him too. And, you know, vice versa. I don't know. This is a good team, because it has all 4 of these LRs on it. All 4 of them. Really good release. Thank you, Dokkan, for us, baby, hopers. We've got what we wanted. Now give us a Dokkan Fest LR. Alright, later, guys. Thank you for watching. I got exactly what I wanted. Let's go.